back to another podcast episode of All Things Money Week in Review. I'm your host, Dr. Kent, and I hope you're all doing well. It's great to be here with you on this December 5th, 2025, as we dive into the latest financial happenings. There's a lot to discuss from this past week, so let's get right to it. How is the market looking? Well, we've observed quite a bit of movement in the technology sector, which has been driving a significant portion of market momentum this week. It's interesting to consider how much of an impact technology has on today's markets, isn't it? Especially when you think of how our discussions in the past have touched upon themes like the AI bubble and the broader implications of technological advancements. This week, we saw major players like Apple and Microsoft deliver better than expected earnings, which really lifted investor sentiment. It's amazing how consistent the tech sector has been as a driver of growth. These companies are not just maintaining their positions, but are actively expanding their influence and capabilities. Apple's results, for instance, showed strong growth in their services sector, which is becoming a reliable source of revenue for them. And Microsoft, with its ever-expanding cloud services, continues to capitalize on the increasing corporate investment in cloud infrastructure. When we look at these earnings, it's clear why the tech sector's contribution is vital to the overall market's health. But let's not forget about the broader economic context. This week, we also received some encouraging news on the job market front. The latest job report revealed an increase of 250,000 jobs added in November, surpassing analysts' expectations. It's a clear sign of the labor market's resilience and adaptability. From a broader perspective, job growth continues to be a critical factor in sustaining economic momentum. This kind of growth supports consumer spending, which is a key driver of economic progress. Interestingly, this job growth data comes alongside a revision in GDP growth figures, with a slight uptick to 3.2% for the third quarter, further bolstering confidence. Despite these positive signals, we must also consider the inflation figures, which rose by 0.3% in November. It's a steady reminder of the inflationary pressures that sit in the background, influencing interest rates and consumer behavior. Inflation is such a pivotal issue to keep an eye on. It affects everything from everyday expenses to the broader investment strategies of both individual investors and large-scale funds. When you layer in the recent geopolitical tensions, like those in Eastern Europe, and the ongoing trade discussions with major economies, there's definitely a complex web of factors impacting the markets. However, investors seem to remain largely focused on corporate earnings and growth prospects. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq have shown solid performances, with the Nasdaq climbing to impressive heights, closing at 19,735.12, up 5.7% since early November. That's no small feat. Yet, with these gains, it brings us to a critical aspect: managing risks. Risk management is always at the forefront when you think of investing, particularly in times of high volatility and geopolitical uncertainty. It's essential to weigh market enthusiasm with potential downsides. Historical caution tells us to be vigilant, especially when the market surges in times of political instability or rapid economic shifts. Just thinking back to our previous discussions about the AI bubble, there are parallels in how both technology and geopolitical dynamics can suddenly shift marketplace perceptions. Let's not forget about what Jerome Powell recently highlighted regarding the Federal Reserve's strategy. He remarked on the stronger than previously indicated economy while hinting at a cautious approach regarding future rate cuts. Understanding the Fed's position and potential moves can be a game changer for investors. Indeed, the Fed's decisions can have far-reaching impacts on everything from stock valuations to the interest rates on your mortgage. Powell's comments came at a crucial time as markets evaluate the balance between economic strength and inflation containment. All these elements interact to shape an environment where investors need to stay informed and adaptable. On that note, it's important for everyone to continue learning and maybe even adjusting their strategies as new information comes in. Corporate earnings are a good example of this dynamic necessity. Take Marvell Technology, for instance, which saw a 23.2% jump in stock after beating earnings estimates. It underscores investor confidence in the semiconductor sector's AI-driven momentum, highlighting the importance of staying informed about sector trends. Sector-specific news can often provide opportunities, even in an otherwise shaky market. Companies like Marvell illustrate how focusing on the right sectors can benefit investors if they understand the undercurrents driving those parts of the economy. For regular listeners, you'll remember we touched on the semiconductor industry and its role in AI development a few episodes ago. I often advise looking at these sectors with a nuanced perspective because what appears as a simple sector gain can mask underlying complexities and emerging opportunities. Looking ahead, we should consider what the ongoing geopolitical issues could mean for this stability. Let's discuss the geopolitical landscape and how it's impacting current financial trends. Recently, tension has been escalating in Eastern Europe, with the ongoing situations that could affect trade routes and security. These geopolitical factors can often send shockwaves across global markets. They remind investors to diversify and be prepared for volatility. However, it's crucial not to let fear drive decision-making. Instead, focus on informed strategies that account for these uncertainties. In the past, we've seen examples where markets react sharply to geopolitical events, yet over time, they often find equilibrium. It's all about maintaining perspective and readiness. An apt reminder of this would be the trade discussions currently ongoing with significant global economies. While these tend to create short-term market fluctuations, the long-term outlook is what really influences major investment decisions. History always has lessons for us. Take the economic negotiations unfolding now; they could redefine trade norms for years to come, altering supply chains and economic growth trajectories. Investors who stay educated and flexible can capitalize on these changes. Markets have been quite favorable lately, driven largely by strong corporate earnings and some robust economic indicators. But I urge everyone to stay focused on upcoming reports and political developments that might influence market trajectories. Being cautious yet open to new information is key. That's right. As always, keep a close eye on economic data releases and maintain a diversified portfolio to minimize risks during uncertain times. It's a strategy we've advocated here often, and one that remains crucial as we navigate these waters.